Now, your Big 2 local weather authority forecast. We warn you first with meteorologist Derek Sibley.
Well, good morning, West Texas. A live look here for you outside of Midland, and boy, do we have a gorgeous view outside right now because our conditions here, at least for our weather, are very quiet out there right now at the moment. Now, we are expected to continue this way as we head into the afternoon, but the difference is it is going to be pretty toasty out there with those triple digits that are going to be back into the forecast starting today. There is some changes, though, and that is maybe you see a couple of isolated evening thunderstorms for some of us, but more importantly, if you're wondering about a cool down, yes, definitely. We are expecting a cold front to move through West Texas by tomorrow, and that is going to hopefully actually cool us down here across much of West Texas. And you kind of see what's going on right now. There's some evidence of that system up towards our north because usually those cold fronts are associated with a low pressure system, and that is way to the north of West Texas. So it's not really giving us any rain, but you can see here across much of the area, we're still looking pretty dry. We had a few clouds here move through parts of the basin, and they have since lifted out, giving us way to mostly clear weather conditions. So as we fast forward into time, really not a whole lot changes here. Still expecting sunny conditions, but what does change is some thunderstorms. Those are expected to move through as we head into the basin, probably around, let's say, the 6 p.m. hour. And those storms are going to move their way towards the east as we head into around tonight's hour, around 10 o'clock. They will begin to dissipate and basically move away. But by tomorrow, we are going to be watching that low pressure system, and attached with it is a cold front. And that cold front is going to move south here across the Permian Basin by tomorrow. And that should help cool us down quite a bit as it continues to move its way towards the south. Now, here we go as we head into Saturday. There's going to be a disturbance here up towards the north. That is forecast to move through West Texas and hopefully give us a chance of rain and thunderstorms. And we even see our best rain chances for a while. The models are kind of between 20 to maybe 30% here for Midland, Odessa. We'll keep our eyes on it, but there's some trends now indicating that we could be looking at some rain, at least a good chance of it for Saturday for parts of us. As we head into your day planner today, we are expecting temperatures to warm up into the mid to upper 80s by noon. Here comes 100 degrees, though. Get ready. It's going to be very hot by 4 with lots of afternoon sunshine and that wind at around south 10 to 20 miles per hour. Temperatures outside right now are into the mid-70s across much of West Texas, except if you are in Presidio. You're starting off the morning into those low 80s, and then we're going to start to warm up here into those triple digits heading into the afternoon hours, and we could be looking at a high of near 105 in Pecos this afternoon before we drop down into the 70s. As we head into tonight, mostly clear skies are going to be in place, and we will see that south wind very light around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Okay, so we have a new tropical storm, and I'm going to try and pronounce it. It is Tropical Storm Isaias. I think I got it. Adam, you'll have to let me know. But there is a lot of heavy rain, though, moving across Puerto Rico right now, producing some flash flooding conditions here. So unfortunately, our friends and neighbors are definitely looking at a very strong system affecting them right now. But luckily, it is forecast to move its way up towards Hispaniola, and that's going to dissipate this, well, not completely dissipate it, but really disrupt it quite a bit. Sometimes when storms actually go over this very high mountainous terrain, they tend to weaken quite a bit. But it is forecast to merge into the Bahamas, where the waters are very warm, and it could be up to a strong tropical storm once again just off the coast of Florida near 70 miles per hour as we head into around late in the weekend and into early next week. That's when our friends up towards the east could be looking at a tropical storm possibly impacting them as well. Remember, we just had Hannah last weekend along the Texas coast, and that was actually a hurricane, and now we may be looking at yet another storm impacting the United States. Keep our eyes on that. But here's a look now at your 10-day forecast for West Texas. 100 today. We cool down tomorrow to 93, and then we start to see that cool down continue through the weekend and also into early next week. But unfortunately, you guys, the warm-up is back heading into around mid-next week. Highs jump up into the upper 90s to triple digits yet again with lots of sunny weather in store.